automatic exemption from going to custody. However, once you've arrived in custody, that prison will have to cater for your disability. Normally what will happen is there'll be 2 cells with the wall knocked through, so you've almost got double the size. But whereabouts in the prison are you going to get placed? See, when you walk through admissions, they ask you if you're vulnerable. And if you're sitting in a fucking wheelchair about to roll into a prison, of course you're going to say yes. Just because you're in a wheelchair, and yes, that does make you vulnerable, doesn't automatically mean that you should be housed on the VP block, which stands for vulnerable prisoner. Also on that VP block, we house our nonces, and if you live on that VP block, it's what you will automatically be labelled. I've seen many of men go onto the mains in a fucking wheelchair and not get bullied, not have no shit, and get through their sentence. I'm not saying that they don't find it difficult. Being in a wheelchair puts you in a really vulnerable position in prison, especially when you've got such immature mindsets behind those cell doors. Some of them just want to push you down the landing just for the crack. A little bit of humour at someone else's expense always makes the day go quicker, you see. Now, the hardest part of being in a wheelchair in prison is going to be the start of that sentence, because you don't know no fucker. When you start to get to know other prisoners, you can then nominate one of those as your carer, which means that they can take you to appointments, they can help you clean up your cell. If you need help with your personal hygiene and they're happy to do that, they can help you with that. Let's face it, if I was in a wheelchair and I landed